The First National Bank of Mount Dora is a community bank. Since its founding in 1925, First National has been deeply involved with the people of Lake County. They're not just customers, they're neighbors and friends. Of course, we offer the latest banking services, online banking, mobile deposit, bill pay, commercial and home loans, with an added bonus. With us, it's personal.
I've been with First National Bank of Mount Dora since I was born. I've had an account with them. Even when I went off to college, I continued to still bank with the First National Bank of Mount Dora, and it was easy to do that because I was able to access my accounts through my mobile device, through my tablet, my laptop, and then if I ever needed to give anybody a call, even Amy, when it came to getting my mortgage, when I decided I was ready to buy a house, I was able to do that. My favorite feature by far has been the mobile deposit because I am in a remote location and I'm not really able to go down to the bank and cash my checks. I'm able to quickly scan those in, and within hours, actually sometimes even minutes, it'll pop up in my bank account. It's so quick, it's so fast, and I know it's in there and taken care of. I love that.
Being a small business owner in downtown Mount Dora, family is a huge part of this community. Everybody knows everybody and everybody helps each other out. And I just didn't really feel that way with a huge corporate bank environment. Having my business in downtown and meeting all the people and it being a family feel, that just goes right along with having all my accounts at First National Bank.
I think we've always pushed family, and they treat everybody like a family. Even the employees are like family. If an employee's having problems with a sick spouse, something like that, the bank stands behind you, they support you. It's always been a family atmosphere. And again, I think it's because we have longtime employees, but the new people see that a customer is not a number.
When you go to a big corporate bank, no two people are ever there that you dealt with the last month. Usually there are long lines and there's not really a connection, whereas First National Bank, these people have been there a long time. I've been there with them a long time. And it's just a comforting feeling to know that I can go up there and speak to even the president of the bank. I can stop in his office and sit down and visit with him. You could not do that at a big corporate bank. The difference for me is it simply comes down to, again, the family dynamic thing.
First National Bank Mount Dora is extremely important to the Chamber from many aspects of what we do on a daily basis. First of all, we have several accounts there, our operating account, a money market account, a restoration account for our 102-year-old depot. But it's much more than accounts. It's the people that work there that daily support us.
Well, the Chamber is Mount Dora. The traffic that comes in the building there, everything that goes on downtown. Being a community bank, we want to be involved, we want to help out, we want to provide services and funding if we can. But the Chamber is Mount Dora. When you come here, when you want to find out more about Mount Dora and what there is to do, your first stop is the Chamber of Commerce. So to have a presence there and a relationship with them is very important.
The legacy of First National Bank is something we're proud of in town from the Chamber standpoint as well as the residents. From founding to present date, they have been involved in the community, and the legacy of all the different families that are involved in the bank has been instrumental in us being able to serve the area of Mount Dora today.
As I worked at the Chamber, one of the first things I noticed was the background of First National Bank, and the different gentlemen who had been part of the bank over the years were very active in the community, and had actually been, a number of them had been president of the Chamber. The community feel of First National was extremely important to me. I wanted to be comfortable in trusting that if I put my future from a financial standpoint with someone, it would be someone that was part of the community, because community is very important to me.
One of the really great things with our bank is that since the very beginning in the 1920s, we've been managed almost exclusively by the same family. That type of continuity in the banking industry is very rare. The multi-generational leadership and the continuity that we've had with our management team has made it really easy for us to go out and communicate with other local businesses and show them the history that we've had and how our bank is able to grow and transition with their business. And that goes along with other organizations such as the Chamber of Commerce and the city and charitable organizations.
All the different organizations, businesses, banks, not-for-profits, they all develop what I call the fabric of the community, and it takes each of the different threads that they bring in to make up the community. First National is there in a lot of the things I was involved in. They were our bank at the Chamber. And then when I went to become the chairman of the board of the food pantry, we bank with First National. So it's a common thread throughout of the things I've been involved in, that First National was there as part of the community. I was comfortable that as I saw the multiple involvements of the bank in my business world, in my personal world, and in my philanthropic world of supporting not-for-profits, that was the bank we could trust.
We have always banked with First National. As long as I can remember, I personally have banked there, and then my husband has been using the bank since '93. When he started his company, he came to First National because it was a hometown bank. He trusted the people there. They were very helpful. They were interested in our business. AG3 is a plant tissue culture lab. We have just over 90 employees, and we have them year-round. So working with First National, a hometown bank, it's made it real easy to do quick transactions with them. Any questions that we have, we can come to them, and they always have the answer. They come out and visit us, so they know what's going on with our company as well.
Over time, we've had a banking relationship with them, and whether it's been sometimes equipment loans, sometimes lines of credit, sometimes business acquisition loans, we've been able to step up and help them meet whatever needs they have.
Absolutely, and First National can get things done quicker than bigger banks. So years back when a lot of businesses were going through some rough times, First National was there and they could address issues quickly.
We invite you to come into the First National Bank of Mount Dora and learn what community banking is all about.
Whether it's to help start a business, helping out with your family, or fulfill your retirement needs.
We've been here since 1925, and we look forward to meeting you and serving you well into the future.